Welcome everyone. Welcome to SGSH Publications. So today we are having Ranjana Verma ma'am with us. Firstly, I would like to congratulate you ma'am for having your book published with us. And अब जब आपकी book हमारे साथ publish हो चुकी है and it is available on all the platforms. So how are you feeling ma'am?
First of all, I would like to thank SGS Publications that they have really come with a very beautiful book. It's covered the content pages. I really praise you a lot. I am feeling very overwhelmed when I see my book on all the public websites that my book is floating across the country. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
Yes.
ma'am. So firstly, tell our audience something about yourself.
My name is Ranjana. I am doing doctorate from GNA University under supervision of Dr. Disha Khanna. She is a dean and associate professor over there. The university is located in Fagwada. So, as far as my qualifications are concerned, I have done BA honors, MA English, MPhil English, B.Ed, and PhD is soon to be completed by the end of this year.
Okay.
I have interest in writing poetry, couplets, as well as articles. The poetry book which I have written, all the poems which I have written in this poetry book, they are all original. Nothing is copy paste from anywhere. They are the thoughts and feelings of my own emotions during my lifespan. Yes.
Very amazing, ma'am. So, yes, you have already told a little bit about your book, like
Yes.
what is there, like the poems and everything. So,
Right.
when we talk about poetry, I believe it is, some very different form of art. So, if someone
Yes.
wants to learn it, what would be your advice for them?
Right. On this, I would like to say that poetry is a thing which comes directly from your heart. It's a blend of subtle emotions and feelings.
Yes.
First, I would like to suggest that whenever you want to pen down something, just be in a silent and quiet place, which can give you a mind, a setup to write something, which I also followed in my during writing of this book.
Yeah.
Sit quietly and think back about your life, past, future, and the topics really flow from your pen. Yes.
Very amazing. Okay.
Right.
So, ma'am, now I would like to ask you, like, what do you think about life? What is life for you?
Life, Ankita, what I really feel is it's full of trouble and turmoils. But yes, in those troubles and turmoils, one should learn how to be happy and positive because there is no person on this earth who is not facing any trouble in life. Either it's you or me or our parents or your friends. All are having troubles. But to smile in that particular phase of life is an art. Yes.
Okay, so like there's a saying which I have heard a lot, and it is like all the problems, like most of the problems of ours are there in our mind, and they are due
Yes.
to our mind in some way. So, what do you think of?
Right. It's very correct. The way we think, we become. It's also said by Lord Buddha. And if you keep negative mind all the time, you will never get positive results. And when you get positive mindset, automatically miracles, magic happen in your life. This is my belief. Others may vary. Yes.
Okay, so when we talk about life, as you said, that there are lots of situations when it doesn't favor us. So, how have you in your life tackled those conditions or those situations? Just give some light over that.
Okay. First of all, I think we should never ever, we can say, forget God in our life. Whether it's the tough time or happy time, both time we should memorize God and we should chant His name. And this give you inner strength and power to face anything that comes in life. I'm not saying for the sake of saying or to impress the audience, but I have myself felt this thing from the core of my heart. That's why I'm saying it so confidently and boldly. Never ever forget Lord in your life. He is there to always support us, even in the good times and bad times.
Amazing. Okay. So, like there's a saying in one of the book of, in the autobiography of Swami, sorry, not autobiography, biography of Swami Vivekanand, in which I read that he says, God is something that we have created in some way. So, what do you believe? Like, is it true? Like, is it our creation or we are the creation of God? What is, more aptful to say?
What I really feel from my heart that we are here on this earth, first of all, by the will of the Lord, and then by the will of our parents.
Yeah, true.
Yes. Had God not destined our family, our parents, perhaps we have not taken birth in the womb of our mother.
Yeah.
So I think we are the creation of God, and God is in every living and non-living things. It's only the perspective through which we see the things. Yes.
Okay, so now what is spirituality for you?
Spirituality. Spirituality for me is, as I have told earlier, to memorize God. Here I would like to add 24 by 7. Not that when Ankita is caught in tough situation, only then Ankita will chant the name or vice versa, but always. And spirituality also means when you sit for 20 minutes, 10 minutes time to have a link with the Supreme, then that is spirituality. And spirituality also doesn't mean that Ram Nam Japna Praya Mal Apna. Once you are having a bent of spirituality, taking the name of Lord 24 by 7, and then you are on the other hand criticizing one or the other people. That is not true spirituality.
Okay, so there's a belief of some people and little bit of mine as well, and it is something like this. Like for me, spirituality is something which kind of connects me to myself, right? And when you are more connected to yourself, it brings some inner power to you. That I believe is something which is obviously required in all the phases of your life. So now I would like to ask you, when we say that we should believe on God, in some way, I believe I'm saying that that entity is something that is different from you, right? That is a bigger one or something like that. So, which one would you recommend or which one do you follow? Like, what do you think? Is it something inside us, like
Right.
or
First,
is it something outside?
so here I would like to say when you know yourself first and then God, that is a better one. Because after all, knowing thyself and then others is a step which is towards betterment. All for this, only this much I have to say.
Okay,
Yes.
that's amazing. Yeah. So now I would like to ask you, like, from your life, what are the three incidents that you just can't forget, and they have actually made you to learn something very valuable into your life, and you just want to share it with us? So, any three
Okay,
will say.
right. First of all, I would like to say here that when I joined my PhD degree,
Yeah.
it was not at all pre-decided in my life that yes, I would join PhD, but I was given this opportunity, and that is the first incident which I can't forget till date. Second one is that during my PhD journey, how my mentor, my supervisor, she became close to me, and now she is more like a friend to me than just like a supervisor because she was my colleague also, and as well as she was my mentor, supervisor, as a boss also. But now the relation is entirely different. And third one is my parents who really supported me in pursuing this journey, on this beautiful journey, I must say. That due to their support and enthusiasm, having a trust on me that yes, I can do this. These are the three incidents which I can never forget. And the book Soul's Journey, I'm also grateful to God, my parents, that yes, they trusted me and God really made me lead on a right track so that I can really write poetry. Yes.
Amazing. So, ma'am, at what age did you start to write?
What I can say, maybe after after maybe 30s. This I started writing, and some of the poems I've written earlier also, which are part of this book Soul's Journey.
Okay.
Because some poems you really find there is a some kind of childish emotions and there is naughtiness, but yes, all are part of this.
Amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so like when we talk about God, we all have our
Hmm.
own perceptions of God. Like
Hmm.
in some way we see them in some bodily manner, like in the name of Krishna or Ram or many other god like this, right?
Hmm.
So, which form do you believe the most?
To be candid, I believe in all the forms of Lord, but as we all know that
Yeah, you
Shiv
think that
Shankar ji, he is the highest power,
yeah. Okay.
highest. He is the supreme one. Om mantra is the supreme of all.
Yes.
So I worship every form of Lord, and whatever I am today, I am all due to Him. This much I can say, and I really believe in this thing.
Okay,
Yes.
so वैसे तो I don't think that like when we are actually connected to some god or some any such thing, so it is not because of the reasons. Still, I would like to ask you, like, if there are some reasons why you are more connected to this form of God.
Okay, so here I would like to say, as I'm doing my PhD on Bhagavad Gita and Khani Gibran,
Okay.
during this span of time, you are reading Bhagavad Gita many a times. Every time you open a book, there's a new meaning, new
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah.
I think due to this, I am more inclined towards Lord. And Khani Gibran, he also talks about Lord, body, soul. These things really make me closer and closer to Lord. And during this span, I have learned number of techniques. For example, if I talk about technique of Sudarshan Kriya,
Okay.
which is part and parcel of my daily life.
Yeah.
I think in one or the other way, it really relaxes me and give me peace of mind and make me energetic throughout the day. Yes.
Amazing. Okay, so like as you mentioned about these kriyas and many things like that. So chakras kind of things, like I have heard it in some of the YouTube videos. So yeah, they feel to be very interesting. Like they say you can have immense powers when when your chakras gets open and all of that. So what is it like?
Unblock, yes.
Can you? Is there any scientific explanation to these things? Like what are these things exactly?
Right. I would like to add here recently, I joined Reiki and I have become advanced healer also. I am on this path of unblocking the chakras and I am able to see various colors of chakra when I really meditate on these things. And these things are really truth. They are true in every essence. Once you focus on your chakras, you are able to blend with that and you're able to visualize. Not every color I have seen, but yes, some of the colors become visible in front of you. And they really make you energetic because once your chakras are balanced,
Yeah.
then everything is balanced in your life, physically, mentally, spiritually. You really become happy throughout the day.
So what
Yes.
are these
So,
chakras exactly? Like how can a normal being जिसको नहीं ज्यादा knowledge है about these things, they can
hmm,
understand कि actually ये क्या है? Like अगर हम किसी body part की बात करते हैं तो हाँ हमें समझ में आता है
hmm.
कि हाँ this is it. But when you talk about chakras, what are they in reality?
They are the divine energy centers, which
Okay.
are present in every human being.
Yeah.
And I don't say that सबके ही बॉडी में ये है और सभी ये ब्लॉक है नो दे आर ऑल ओपन बट यस इट बिकम्स मोर you can say energetic and you are able to visualize more when you really concentrate and you really try to focus on these things.
Yeah.
There's root chakra, sacral
Yeah.
chakra, solar plexus,
Yeah.
then is heart chakra, third eye and the crown. And
Yeah.
for every different chakras, there's different color and different, we can say, mantra. for every chakra. Yes.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yes.
So, when we are talking about these, chakras, there's one thing that one question I have in my mind, like when a person actually gets inclined to know all of these things, it happens with me as well. Like I'm very much interested in knowing all of these things, like about spirituality, about us, about chakras, and so many other things. But then there comes a point when I start to feel like, what am I doing? Like why am I so much interested in all of those things? And they're actually like, there comes a point when your mind starts to think that these are not going to be used in your life. Like what are you leading to? Like what exactly you are wanting from all of this? वो जो एक होता है ना कि what is the supreme goal? Like आप क्या करना क्या चाहते हो ये सब जान करके. So this question might be very confusing to you, but I hope you would have got a little bit of gist कि मैं क्या पूछना चाह रही हूँ. So
for the beginners, I would recommend that if you really want to learn that how to meditate on chakra, you can just see the Ravi Shankar video on YouTube, Art of Unlocking Chakras. They have very good meditation, 25 minutes. एंड रिगार्डिंग द सेकंड क्वेश्चन दैट मैं ये क्यों करना चाहती हूँ, मैं इस पर क्यों जा रही हूँ, आई थिंक वन लाइफ मैनी गोल्स. So I believe in as much as you learn, you really find change in your personality. Yeah. And that is really truth of life. This I'm saying because I am on this path for quite a long time. I'm not saying just for the sake of saying, but yes, वो होता है कि अगर हमने खुद एक्सपीरियंस नहीं किया किसी चीज को, हम दूसरे को बता रहे हैं, that doesn't make any sense. Yes. But yes, I have experienced. That's why I am saying this thing. And when you are on this path of spirituality, believe me, your personality changes altogether. If you see me 2.5 years back, what Ranjana was that and what I am today, there's a huge sea change in me. Yes. There's a beautiful change, positive one. Yes. Okay. So, when we there's a question I have always in my mind. Like when you are leading to this path, right? And you say that I have, walked some of it, and I have to walk it all the way. Like, so there would be some goal that would be in your mind, right? That I want to, maybe I want to open all my chakras. So, what is the end of it? Like, at the end, what are you going to get? At the end, what I can say as a solitaire has a different shine. Yeah. If kept anywhere. Yeah. Your personality, different layers of your personality gets unleashed into a refined and better person. कि भीड़ में भी आप चलोगे तो आप अलग ही आपकी चमक आएगी. Okay. And you are really different from what other people are doing in their life. They are sitting and gossiping, criticizing. And when you walk on this path, that will not be your cup of tea. Because at that time, your mind has attained a different level and perspective. And here I would like to add one thing more also, that when you are at this particular phase, at particular path, like-minded vibes and like-minded mental makeup of people, they attract you. And your vibes match with those person very easily. You are able to blend with that person. As I've just talked regarding my supervisor, Dr. Disha Khanna, right? It was different story if I talk about again 3 years or 4 years back. Now it's totally different story because you get to know about the person when you are on that particular track. Because when I was doing PhD, it's not that my work is focused on PhD, this chapter, two chapter, third and fourth, but lot of other topic get discussed. My topic is such that all love to talk on this. Yes. Bhagavad Gita and Kali Gibra and lot of other things get uncovered while we discuss number of things during my PhD journey. Amazing. Okay. So, yeah. So now I would like to ask you if you have any message for our audience that you would like to give to them. Right. The message which I have for audience, that work on your personality as much as you can. Be in the company of positive and high spirited people. Yeah. If you have a habit of, or if you have a task of writing, just write. because one day it will come when your book will be in your hand. And this was my dream that I want to publish my book, and here it is, I'm holding in my hands. Because what I feel, writing poetry is not everyone's cup of tea. It's by the divine power that you are able to jot down something, and not everybody can write and understand poetry unless and until you have that bent of mind. And for that bent of mind, I'm always grateful to Lord, my parents, and my mentor that yes, I have walked on this path for so long and so far. And I have totally different personality what I am today.
Amazing.
Yes.
Really amazing, ma'am. So, thank you so much for this
Thank you.
wonderful interview. And yes, so how was your overall experience with SGSH publication? And if you have any suggestion for us so that we can improve our services.
Overall experience is very nice. Although the time taken was more, but still, I can understand there are certain other things which are there in their pipeline. And the only thing which I suggest is that my book is there on online platform, but many of my known person are buying the book. They are saying the delivery time is too much. It's nearly 2 weeks time. That only I just want that little bit of improvement. Time is more. They wanted book early, but the time is a major constraint. Rest, everything is fine. Everything is good.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words. And we will surely, work on these things like that you have
Thank you. Thank you
mentioned.
so much.
So, yes. And it was really nice interacting to you. Got to learn so many new things. And I hope this whole interview would be great learning to all the audience of ours. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks.